Welcome back. In this video, I'm going to talk through and just bring together the points with some examples from the last two videos. So we're going to map through the structure, drawing on where the structure is, and also noting any structure breaks. So this will only be a short video, but I wanted to bring these points together so there's no confusion. So we'll start here on the 30th. On this low, we can see clearly price has pushed up, pushed down, pushed up. The key part note here is that this was only one single bullish candle and it wasn't an engulfing. So therefore, this is still one push. That's not a push on its own. The same story goes for here. One bearish candle wasn't a bearish engulfing. So there were no consecutive bearish candles, meaning this is all one bullish push with no bearish pushes. Here, this is nice and clear structure. This is not the sort of stuff that most people have trouble with because this is very clear. The stuff that I often find people do have trouble with is, for example, here. And this is all one push up, but understandably, it can be quite hard to see that sometimes when you consider that it doesn't necessarily look like a one push up because we've got this strong push up. It looks like there could be a low here and a high up here. In reality, for our rules, this is all one push because all we have are consecutive bullish candles and the single bearish candles are not bearish engulfing candles. That means that they are not bearish pushes on their own. So therefore, this is all one bullish push. We get to the top here and we've got a bearish engulfing, making that a push. We then have consecutive bullish candles, making that a push. We then have not consecutive bearish candles, but they are bearish engulfing candles. This is a bearish engulfing, whereas this one bullish candle is not an engulfing. Therefore, this is a one push down, two consecutive bullish candles up, and back down we have consecutive bearish candles plus a bearish engulfing. The bullish candle is not consecutive with another bullish candle, nor is it a bullish engulfing, meaning that this is all one bearish push. Now, on top of this, we've got structure breaks. We see, if we just mark on the highs and lows quickly, it's easy to then see where the breaks are. The highs are, of course, the corners or turning points that are highs of the market. So prices pushed up and then dropped off. Lows are the opposite. Prices come down and then pushed up. So as we can see, we've got a bunch of highs and lows here on the chart. Now, in terms of structure breaks, we have a few. We've got one here with this push down. Price has broken and closed lower than this low and the wicks. This low didn't break this low because, as you can see with the dotted line, these are the lowest closes. And if we look left to this low, these candle closes did not close past the wick. So that's not a structure break. We then have this push up, which of course breaks highs here and here, because this push up, the candles are clearly closing higher than these highs. Up here again, we have another structure break. This high is higher than this high because the candles are closing higher than here and breaking the wicks. And then on the way back down, we have a push here where price breaks and closes below these wicks. So these are very simple concepts, but they're very important that you get them right. Excuse me, that you get them right and you know them like the back of your hand, because otherwise it's going to be difficult to build understanding and spot these patterns in the market and build our, of course, our entries, analysis, all of that. So make sure you can spot structure, work on it, draw it out for a while if you need to. It'll become like the back of your hand. And then we can get into the interesting stuff where we, of course, actually start to build our strategy.